All right, we're recording.
Have fun, brother.
You too. All right, let's see how this goes here. This hand sucks. All right.
This hand's not good either, but I'm probably going to keep it because I'm a greed sack, and I'll just mise into something. And I'm on the play. Why not?
What a miser. All right.
Oh, I mean, it's old school, man. I mean, you got to mise, right? That's one thing about this format. Like, it's interesting to me is like I tend to like the most variance neutral games that I can play. And the more I play this, the more I realize this is probably not the most variance neutral format you can possibly play.
No,
Just to say that. It's definitely very swingy.
definitely swingy. Yeah.
When you have two legal draw sevens that are in two generally opposing colors and, the power 9, yeah, that's what you get. Oh, we going to strip mine?
Yeah.
Get it. Get it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, okay, really?
Yep.
Bolt.
Okay. You got it.
Yep. Going to face.
Are you playing the blue-red deck? The blue-red...
Possibly. I showed you a blue-red land.
Yeah.
Let's do this back.
All right, sure.
See how many lands you run. This one runs 23, so hopefully I can draw more.
Well, I've got a lot
Swamp
of land.
Ritual?
No.
No Swamp Ritual.
Never that lucky.
No?
No.
I see that hippie.
All
right, get in there.
Sure.
Can't think of any black cards that punish me. It paralyzed my Mishra's Factory. Let me activate it for you on your main.
No problem. Don't worry.
Okay, we're getting him. Okay, I like it. Some bolts and some blasts.
Yeah, well, I saved myself 7 points of damage.
I think I'm just going to go ham this turn.
Oh.
Turn this Lotus into some cartage.
All right.
And your go at it, man.
I thought you were going to play Fat Modi or something.
No, I think Fat Modi would be a little bit of a risk there. I actually, so Modi is in a weird spot for me. I feel like Reb is just too ubiquitous in this format. I mean, it'd be good against the deck it looks like you're playing, but when I cast my 6-drop and it dies to like a common 1-drop sideboard card or even main deck card, I feel rough about it, even though the card is sweet. Oh, we're getting some Ponza action going. I like.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's Golgari Nether Void, so oh shit.
Oh, Nether Void, okay. Well, you got a tear?
I wish I did. Well, it's not gonna do.
Oh, we got a fat man Juzam.
I wish it was a Juzam. The rest of my hand's pretty crappy, so.
Oh, Black Vice.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good
Copper Tap. Okay, I like that. I need to bring Shatter in. Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask you, man. So Black Vice, are you sure that's restricted under EC rules? I thought I double checked it and it was not. I don't care if it is. I don't even think I run one in this deck, but I was just curious.
No, it's not in EC rules. It's in the Swedish rules.
Correct. Yeah, because they have that restricted plus strip mine. I want to say.
Yep.
Right. All right, we're just going ham here. I'm just gonna start chucking at your face.
All right.
And yeah, I can pretend I have counter magic, but I don't. So more. And Copper Tablet, do work for me.
Oh no. All right. The rest of my hand is pretty bad. Well.
All right, you can mine me for the red mana, probably.
Yeah.
It drops any live draw, any live draw and burn.
You look like you're playing a lot of burns, so.
Yeah, this deck runs a bit of it. Runs probably the maximum amount.
All right. Wish I had a tsunami right now. Oh.
I don't have a red spell. I'll tell you that much.
All right. Alright, this copper tablet's bad. Alright.
Oh, nice. The crumble tech. All right, the icy. Okay, you can tap my thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're just gonna draw bolts anyways.
I mean, maybe. I've got, only like, what, 6 or 7 left in the deck?
6 or 7. It's only like...
All right, yeah. What's that?
It's only like one every, 6 cards or so, 7 cards.
Yeah. Recall, I drew a bolt.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, you could have been like really tech. No, I guess you can't be techie and tap the volcanic island. Although that would be like really techie. Maybe I'll forget to attack.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I wish I was that lucky. All right, there's the bolt. There you go.
All right. Yeah. All righty.
What am I going
to
There you go. Let's put that in.
Blood Moon's probably bad against you, huh?
Yep. Well, it's not that bad. I have like strip mines and cities and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I got strip mines too, though. I kind of want to use them against you. I think honestly, this is weird to say. I think I'm just gonna YOLO this stuff and just rejam it. So I'm not boarding here. Although maybe my board's misappropriated. I've got 1 Tormod's Crypt, a Shatterstorm, a Blood Moon, 2 Energy Fluxes, a Shatter, 3 Bebs, 4 Rebs, and 2 Artifact Blasts for the. Maybe the Artifact Blasts are right. Depends on how many. I didn't see enough of your threat package. I mean, it could be right. Just depends on how many Juzims and random nonsense you run. If you can run what is it, City in a Bottle on the sideboard or not. But I'll YOLO it here.
I think it'll probably be a good choice for you anyways. Artifact Blasts.
I think I'm going to see more of your deck. I mean, I got some Artifact Hate main that can deal with it. And despite the Serendibs kind of being my flagship, like, honestly, Bottle only kills 5 things in my deck. Well, if you want to count the 2 Cities of Brass I'm running, it only kills 5 things in my deck. So for the most part, the deck can function without it. Without the Serendibs. It's obviously nice to have them, but...
It's probably a bad choice for me to run cities then.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, like, looking at your mana base, I mean, it's possible that that it's wrong not to bring them in, but I feel like if you're in those colors, you're probably running some number of Juzims. So it's probably about an equal effect if you bring them in for, like, dead card count, etc.
No, there's no Juzims in there.
No, okay. I would have guessed there were, but I mean, like I said, I didn't see enough. I saw Copper Tab and some other stuff.
I feel like it's more of like a control suite, this deck.
Yeah. 1 second debating.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Ancestral. And to the face. No, Stifle. I wish. There's no Stifle in this. No Stifle in this format. This is not a Canadian Threshold.
Canadian Threshold, yeah.
What a great deck. And by that, I mean, actually, it's terrible right now. Actually, it was in Germany I played against that deck, and yeah, it was still not very good then. Even though it is a pretty cool storied deck. Oh, get a stick 2 for 1? Yeah, I'll take it.
All the lands.
Well, 2 can play at that game. Just miserable, like strip mining.
Yeah.
Strip mine. What a fun and balanced card. What do I discard here? Probably one of these nonsenses. I probably don't need all those lands. I got enough already as it is.
All the lands in the world.
All right. Mine? No mine this turn. I'll just play this little fella out.
All right.
Say go. Oh, City of Brass.
That'd
doing some work.
For you.
Oh, sinkhole. Nice. That's what I love about old school, man. Just like all the land hate, like all the all the stuff people don't like about Magic nowadays. I love it.
I miss the good old days. I remember.
Yeah, when you had 2-mana land destruction and strip mine.
Yep. I gotta play my land first.
What do you remember?
I remember playing Ponza in 1999 at GP Seattle. That was sweet.
Oh shit! Oh, nice. I got 1 point of damage in at least. This thing's gonna be Prodigal Sorcerer for me. Maybe I should have discarded the land.
Yeah, well, let's see how much more land kill I get.
See how many more lands I have.
Yeah. Oh, that was lucky.
Gladly I run 23, so I like to think. Oh, a sinkhole. Yeah, okay.
All right, let's see how many more land you draw. How many did I kill? Holy cow, I killed like 7
a lot.
land.
I got more. Oh
wow.
I mean, I did get to Ancestral. I did discard a land.
You did discard a land.
I get against the double strip mine start. And the strip mine of my own, I want to say. Hymnal to Turek. All right, well, I'll say okay to this.
Am I going to get more land?
Actually, no. I'm hellbent on lands. You get a Shatter and a Chain Lightning.
Oh.
Don't really mind that.
Yeah, they're good cards.
Shatter situational. It's good against your Mishra's Factory, that's for sure. Ooh, okay. Cool. Your go at it.
Oh, wow. Now you're getting more land. All right. I need more land. That was not the land I was thinking about.
All right, some more damage for me. I need to have a red land. I almost wonder if it was better to save your land destruction for like red mana because of like the capability of like direct damage this deck has. All right. Please eat a power sink. Yep. Yeah. The singleton in the deck.
Nice.
Power Sink's a weird card. Like I love it in Stasis. I don't know like how often I enjoy it in these other decks. I'm trying it in this one.
I'm not a big fan of it, like not in Turbo Stasis or Stasis decks.
I don't mind it like as a singleton because like against the other blue decks, it's not bad to tap them down on their end step or like force them into a weird spot.
Mm-hmm.
So Geyser for 2. I don't know how good that's going to be. Maybe you'll have another hymn for me.
Well.
Or maybe you'll just blow up my red mana.
I wish I did. Do I want to do that? Let's see.
Ooh, okay.
This is probably gonna be...
Trike.
Maybe we should just drop this right now. Probably a bad idea. You got 5 cards in hand.
I do.
Now let's just drop this turn.
We get a trike or... Oh, okay, this.
No, I'm just going to play this for now.
Alrighty.
I'm going to need to dig for some land here.
Yep, that's true. You're going to need to dig for more sources that don't tap to do damage to you.
I know.
Just going to play this little fella out right here.
Yep.
And say go.
All right. Good thing you don't have a green up. You could probably play Avoid Fate.
That is true. I could do that. If you kill this thing, though, at least I get to prevent myself from taking 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's use Open Ivory. Let's put that on top.
You sure you don't want to draw with it?
Not right now, I don't.
It's not enticing at all?
Nope.
All right, there we go with the Bayou.
Let's kill that for now. I don't want to take any damage.
You got it. Do you want to do an upkeep? So see if I can counter it or not.
No.
You get that 1 point of damage in though, man.
It's a lot of damage.
Right, LB.
Oh man, these cities are bad.
All right, I'm a soul miser. I just lifted the LB and have the psionic blast. So.
Oh wow.
I assume game, but if you have the counter spell of some sort.
Nope.
Alrighty.
You know, a healing salve would be really, really good right now.
Well, it would only gain you 2, and I still have a fireball in hand.
Oh,
and a mana drain. Let's see what I would have drawn. So what's up, man?
I was thinking about playing another void that one turn.
Mm-hmm.
And that probably would have slowed you down a bit, but instead I played the Sylvan Library, but I needed to draw land. So
Yeah, it's possible. Once you told me, I should have just left up the drain to see if I could like drain something big and then just go into a big fireball and win. But I figured like I'm not gonna play on the hidden information you gave me. Like if he has void, cool. Like my bolts are still gonna be castable with 4 lands, and like I was saying, like that blue red deck is kind of I mean, it was built more for EC rules than some of my other builds because it is like straight up a 23 land deck, which by my estimate is pretty high. But in Strip Mine, Ponza Worlds, like it's pretty good, I think. When you're playing with Singleton, I think you generally go down to 20 though, depending on what you play. I think my version of the deck only runs like I want to say 20 lands, but it has a bunch of other non-mana sources. But that's like the ubiquitous control deck of the format, so it should run a lot of a lot of mana sources. But it's weird. Like I always thought the deck versus Ponza style decks was a weird matchup because like Ponza hits it in a very like non-linear way, an asymmetric way. Because like the deck's based around positional time twistering against most decks, and the land destruction doesn't like really necessarily like take the deck off of mana because it has so much of it. But when you go for your positional time twister, it makes your draw sevens a lot worse because you have so many that are just in the graveyard at that point. And you just redraw. All right, well this one's at least hot garbage, so I'm gonna ship this one back. Right. 2 hot garbage hands. I think I have to ship this one too, so I think I'm going to 5 on the play, which is obviously not a great place to be. All right, well we got to keep on 5. Yeah, we'll keep this one, and I'll put that on top.
All right, my hand's fine.
All right, your go at it, man.
All right.
Turn 1 Strip Mine, go.
Yeah. Not this game.
No, not this one. All right, Mana Bolt. Huh. Okay. Well, I flip switch on you. I'm going to Ponza this time.
Nice.
So, Stone Rain, go.
Nice. All right. I haven't had Ponza played against me in a little while, so
this really isn't Ponza. It's well, it has that capability. So, like, what I did is I took a invincible counter troll deck, and I like to call it Disco Rain.
Disco Rain.
Yeah, and it just that's kind of what it does. So I think here we're just gonna put this little fellow down and say, hey, if you want to attack in, I'll take a 4/4 flyer at your end step.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, and you got your mana vault tap, so I mean, it feels like
it's a good little trade. Clock. It's not bad.
Yeah, it gives me first hit. Unfortunately, we do not get Are you gonna bolt this thing? That's good. We don't get mana burn in this format, which stinks.
Yep, that's correct. Got that out. Wow. Rook egg. Oh, it's stopping sushi right now.
Alrighty, so my go at it.
Another Stone Rain?
No, I don't have another Stone Rain. I feel you have a counter spell, so I'm just gonna run this down. If you have a drain, that's the worst. No, okay, nothing.
No drain, but I do have a shatter.
Okay. Oh, shatter that disc.
Does the same thing, right?
I could attack with my Rook Egg, right?
You
send a message.
You totally can.
Let him know who's boss. All right, that 1 damage a turn. Gonna add up, I think. All right, what do we got here? Is it a Freet and a Freet? Okay.
It's coming.
Well, the big question is, do you have another shatter? Because I have another disc. And I'm hellbent.
You are definitely hellbent.
And let's hope there's no shatter.
All right. Top deck shatter.
Shatter Storm?
Yeah, that'd be even better.
Get rid of my clock on your side.
That'd be much nicer. All right. So do I just attack? You won't block anyways.
No, probably not with a Nevin Jarl's disc in play. Although if you had a bolt, it's probably a good way to play it. Just attack with both, and then if you have bolt, just bolt my Rook Egg at your end step, so I don't get it into. Well, no, you want to do it probably second main because it's next end step, right? All right, I'll take.
All right. I don't want to play anything here.
No, probably not.
Unless I get extremely lucky.
Yeah. Oh, do you have like a wheel?
Yeah. Just like
Just wheel it. Give me a little grip.
I'm like,
Yeah,
how lucky.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do that right now. I think I would wait until I get some more mana if I were you. I am running blue in this deck, but there's no counter magic in this deck. It board controls with Rains. It does not counter. It's sadly not invincible counter troll. It's troll rain, disco rain, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. I've got a Mox Pearl. Let's do this.
Okay, you're YOLOing it? Cool.
YOLO, yeah. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, if you do hit a lightning bolt, it's pretty good.
Nope.
All right. Nope, no LB.
No hell. All right.
No. All right. All right.
Okie dokie. Wow.
Pass it. Oh.
Well, I took a gamble. It's okay. Now you can just.
I mean, that's what old school is about, really, right? I mean, you got to YOLO it every once in a while. So I'm gonna put out another rook egg.
Oh, that's bad.
And then I think, honestly, I'm just gonna do this right now.
That's a good idea. All right.
Then get rid of one of your mana. Put you. Well, you have 4 mana. Do you have a Psionic Blast? And nope. I'm going to spew this off because it looks like your deck's pretty lightning bolt proof. So I think it's probably going to be going to the face most of the time. And I'll take my 8 power in the air.
That's bad for me. All right, I need a Wrath of God.
Wrath of God? Yeah. Blue-red? Yeah. Jess guy? I don't Jugs. Yeah, well, Jugs is, I guess, not lightning proof or lightning bolt proof.
Jugs is definitely not lightning bolt proof.
One of his major downfalls for all of his efficiencies.
Correct.
Okay, a Soul Ring.
All right. Let's put out Jugs, I guess, because Jugs.
Big old Jugs. All right. Jugs is love. Jugs is life.
Yeah.
All right, we're showing counter magic here.
Nope.
No, we're not. Okay, we're copying it, making another Jug.
All right, you hit me, I hit you. Okay.
I'm down. I think I got this one, man. I got the fireball in hand.
Well, you got the fireball in hand. I can't do anything about that.
All right, yeah. No, I think this is it.
Where are my bolts? Well, you can bowl me for 5 and swing in, and you got me.
Yep, exactly.
Right on the money. Yep. Well, that's no good for me. All right. Juggernaut. Oh, what do you
Juggernaut's a cool card. It's in a weird spot in this format, though. It like dies to every piece of good removal.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it is like uber efficient. Well, you're primarily a blue-red deck with a shitload of artifacts.
So shatters.
I have some shatters in the deck, that's for sure. The big question is, are you playing Trikes and Chetravis? I mean, it almost looks like your deck could probably support, to some extent, a Mishra's Workshop in it. I don't know if you do or not, though.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this deck list, and I'm wondering, like, why the hell I didn't put in 4 Hymn to Turix. There's 2 Hymn to Turix in this list. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That feels
I figured
bad.
you would have 4, like especially with like that kind of.
I think what the issue is mana consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Was the issue, and I already have the 4 sinkholes because I mean it's Disco Rain, right? So it's got to have 8 ways to blow up lands. That's imperative. All right, LB seems pretty bad against you. I don't think City in a Bottle is going to be good enough. I think I'm just going to jam like this. See how it goes. All right, no turn 1 Loa, please. All right, a keepable hand. I'm happy with it.
Not
great
amazing.
hand. Yeah, mine's not amazing either. Mine's just average. It's playable at 7. I would not call it sick, but certainly there. Ooh, City of Brass. Take that damage.
I know. Already.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. You got to turn 1 Serendib. No?
No.
All right.
You would just see a red blast
I'm
anyways.
gonna play this out because if you want to blow it up, I think I'm cool with that.
Nope. Oh, there's my second land. And no play with 5 mana.
Oh, okay. Well, at this point, I think the intelligent line is just to blow up your colored source and hope not to get power sunk here. Or I suppose force spiked, but force spike would be a shocker if you had that in your deck.
Oh, I wish I had Force Spike.
That'd be pretty spicy. I'd give it to you. That's a brave man that plays force spike in a format with all the power 9.
Well, there's some Force Spikes out there. Like Mono Blue plays some kind of Force Spike.
Do they?
Yeah, it's like Mono Blue, like fatties and stuff like that.
I played Merfolk. That deck's not good.
No, there's not enough Merfolk.
No, well, they don't even have like online. They don't even have the one from the Dark in there. So the 1/2, which is still not good, but you do have the Merfolk Assassin, which I've played in that deck is solely a 1/2, and did not even put like the shitty war barge combo in there, and it was pretty god awful. The deck shockingly won against that blue red deck I was just playing. I gave it to a buddy, and I actually think I put it up on the YouTube channel, and I gave it to my buddy, and I actually beat him with Merfolk, but I think I got fairly lucky to win that. Here I think I'm gonna take my damage off this and just walk into another turn.
Very nice.
Just explore here. Nothing cool.
Explore. That card's really good, you know.
It is quite a good card. I hear it's better if you're Bertuccini playing it, but you know. I mean, can I take 2 time walks here? I'm gonna play out my Sedge Troll. If you have removal for this silly thing, go ahead and kill it. I just don't feel like you have a lot of removal. I feel like you have like nonsense like juggernauts and stuff.
Yeah, currently I cannot deal with that, so yeah, just go ahead. You killed my blue sources and red sources. Can't do anything right now.
All right, we're gonna send it again with the old Sedgerino.
All right. Oh, that thing's a classic though.
And go for another Sedgerino here.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, ripping sedges like they're hot. Now I need to back that up with a Nevin Jarl's disc.
Yep. All right.
Okay, Loa. More uncolored mana. It's like the awkward thing about like old school, man. Like there's so many like colorless sources in the deck that like games can just turn into non-games, kind of like this one feels like it's going towards right now. I think I'm just gonna send with both these. My guess is you probably don't block.
Yep.
Unless you have like, it's Howl from Beyond an instant.
It's absolutely an instant.
You can Howl from Beyond one of my Sedge Trolls, and you'd still lose. All right. Well, here I think I'm just going to go for a main phase Shatter on your Soul Ring, just to limit you a little more. That could be more correct to get the Mox Jet, but after seeing your artifacts in game 1, I think it's probably more important to limit you on that.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, Stripperino.
I don't really need colorless right now.
No, it's funny because I was commenting on that with another player. Like, I tend not to run. This deck runs 4 strip mines. The last deck I was playing runs only 3, and then 3 factories because like I found like I got really awkward draws with them. So, all right, send again.
Man, I'm just gonna die to these trolls.
So I actually think I misplayed this. I have 3 bolts in my hand.
Oh.
I probably should have just end stepped a bolt there, so I could have killed you this turn, but
yeah.
I did not. Probably because I was BSing and just not paying attention, but yeah. Let us see here. Okie doke. That feels like more damage on your end. Yeah. We have a... Well, it's not a trike. A Suchi. Okay.
Just a blocker.
All right, well, yeah.
Bolt.
Yeah. Bolt.
Alright.
And Wheel of Fortune. Probably not a great draw when I'm at 2 lands. So. And second to last bolt.
Yeah, it's funny that You sinkholed both my lands because I had blue blast.
So no, like I feel like in a lot of old school matchups, like like people will be like, oh yeah, just kill the factories. Because I mean, factory's like a great card, right? But on that deck, I often find that it's better because it does have shatters and lightning bolts, especially in that matchup. Like I had so many bolts, I was like, if he wants to try to race me in some way, shape, or form, like I don't really care. Like this will kill his 4-drop jugs. It'll kill the factories pretty easily unless he gets multiple. And then at that point, I only brought in one shatter. I didn't bring in anything else. Most of my sideboards are like geared towards beating blue decks. just to, because I don't know. Like, I felt like these last 2 games I didn't have a lot to bring in. I did bring in. I think I took out 1 lightning bolt and brought in 1 reb as well, but not a ton. All right, so
no, I had blue blast for your stone rains and stuff, but it didn't really work. So
yeah.
What are we gonna play?
I don't even know if did I draw Stone Rain that second game, or was it all
No, it was all
sinkholes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sinkholes all day long.
Yeah, at least 2, and then you just drew a bunch of colorless. All right. I think I'm gonna change pace a little bit here.
Change the pace.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to stay away from the blue decks right now. Too
So
much
I'm
thinking.
playing. Yeah, that last deck splash blue just because I feel like you really want like Ancestral and like Twister. So this deck is really spicy. This is a completely unpowered deck. But it is sweet. I'm gonna give it that. I think it's cool. Ooh.
I chose
Goblin
to play
the Flar.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Black. We're getting aggressive here. You have a Goblin King.
Yep.
So it'd probably be bad for me to play my mountain, right?
You should totally play your mountain.
I think I'll just play this right here and STP this little fella. Although it does make 1 card in my hand extremely bad. Oh, a factory. Cool. Oh, more goblins. This is like the same thing with Merfolk, man. There's like so many, like goblins I think is a little deeper, but like they have so many like 1s as well. What does this thing do again? This thing has Mountain Walk. If you control a dwarf, sacrifice the goblins. Okay. Well, I think at this point, no, it's not, but it's actually not horrific against my deck either. You can play out the Pixies, keep the factory beats off unless you LB it.
No. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's put that clock on.
All right. And do I trade I'm debating it actually because I have a really bad card in my hand that situationally really cares about my life total.
Personal incarnation?
No, not quite that bad. This deck at least can win against powered decks. So I think what I do here is I'm actually going to chain lightning one of these bad cards.
Okay, that's fair.
And I'm going to send for 2 here.
All right.
And say go.
All right. Now the copper tablet's doing some work here.
All right, we got another Goblin Lord. Okay. Nope.
Double tablets.
Okay. All right. Nice. I am going to disenchant one of your tabs.
Well.
Turn the clock down a bit.
Just a bit.
All right. Drawing a land and say go.
No Armageddon?
No, probably not. Generally speaking, I like to cast Armageddon when I'm a little bit ahead on board.
All right.
Just general rule of thumb.
Let's see you disenchant.
I've got it.
Yeah. I figure you did.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I'm not doing anything, I probably have reactive nonsense. Or just a bunch of garbage lands in my hand.
That's okay. Goblins of the Flags doing some work right now.
You know, it may just get there because I have 2 Gazbon ogres in my hand.
Oh, yeah, well.
which are really bad to Black Lotus on the play.
Yep.
But this deck also runs Bazaar of Baghdad, so it's possible I can draw into that and just discard them.
Oh, this is the Naya, like, weenie creature deck, isn't it?
It is. It's a Naya Blitz deck. I'm just going to LB this thing because I can never block it.
Yep.
Although it may have been smart just to wait. I should have waited till your turn to see if you drop another Goblin Lord, because it's probably a better target. Although that thing can be blocked, right? It doesn't give itself Mountain Walk. All right, another Factory. All right, taking some beats here.
You gotta disenchant that tablet soon.
No, I think I'm just gonna leave up Bolt.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm saving up for this last card, man. Oh,
Fireball. Oh, Whelp. I'll wait on that. I suppose it's probably best to use this card when you're tapped out.
Yeah, probably chain or something.
I do have a chain, but I found this, which is nice because I can get rid of these garbage cards, which include 2 Gazbon ogres and a Savannah.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go ahead and chain this thing away.
Yeah, sounds good.
Bazaar is so funny in this deck, though. It's like I feel like you can only ever activate it like once, maybe twice.
Well, you have no red. Show me that plow.
Ooh, that's a big man right there.
Yeah.
I am going to show you plow, though.
All right. All right.
Not that I really want you at 20 life. My deck's kind of predicated on similar philosophies to yours, so... All right, I'm going to say go.
All right, let's see. Only 7 more turns. That's okay. I'll just say go.
I'm just going to try to keep on drawing bad cards so I can use Bazaar again.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this is not a bad one. I'll play this out. I feel like I'm probably like on the precipice of getting bolted out of this game.
Yep.
And there we go.
One more bolt.
Well, or attack with Mishra's Factory and then just let the Copper Tab finish me off.
Yeah, but, well, this is what I normally do anyways, because, you know, get that disenchant out of your hand.
Yeah, I don't actually have disenchant in my hand. I do have a lightning bolt, though.
Okay.
The question is, do I want a Bazaar here? Probably not. I don't think it's any better to Bazaar for a disenchant. And, well, I have to wait till I draw now. All right, take the 1 down to 2. Not that it's any more relevant than 3. Well, you're a little late to the party, buddy.
Urnam?
No. Savannah Lions and Curd Ape.
Ah, yes. At least you could Bazaar now and just get rid of them.
I think I actually... Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I think I do want a Bazaar here because the 2 cards I kept in my hand are utter garbage. And then I'm going to ditch these, play out the old Aperino. Oop, I'm in my draw phase still. Play out the Aperino. I think he's probably at least blocks a Factory.
I gotta stop drawing these damn mountains.
I mean, I don't think my outs are very good in this. I need to like have some sort of weird draw where you miss for like 2 to 3 more turns. I'm able to find a disenchant and or Swords to Plowshares.
Mm-hmm. All right. You gotta send Coco in.
Oh, yeah, he's getting in there. I mean, if you drop all lightning, I'm already dead anyways. So I'll get my 2 in.
Yep. Mox Ruby.
Well, that's basically a mountain for free.
Yeah. That you can shatter.
Right. Yeah, I could do that, but I don't think this deck runs Shatter's main. When you can run Disenchant, why run Shatter? All right, I have to STP this little fella. Unless you have a Bolt. in response, which if you did, that'd be kind of awkward and weird.
Yeah. Well, I have the kill in my hand. I just need to be able to play it.
Oh, Shivan Dragon or some nonsense?
Oh, we got a dragon.
So Bazaar actually is going to do some work here, I think. If I'm Fireball.
Shivan dragon.
Shivan.
No
Okay,
clipping.
so
No
I think
clipping the
here-
wings.
So, well, I do have a possibility to clip the wing. So I've got 2 STPs out of my deck. Oh, 3. Well, I'm about to get significantly lucky here. The question becomes: I've got 1 lightning bolt out. I have 2 chain lightnings, so I'm holding lightning bolt in hand right now. Either way, if I kill this thing, I die to the factory next turn. So I think I'm just effed.
Yep. Well, if I drew a
And
goblin, you would have been effed anyways.
I wish I had Concordant Crossroads because I know I have Preacher on top of my deck right now,
Yep.
which would be pretty stunning.
That'd be hilarious. How do you feel about that card against like control decks?
Preacher, terrible.
No, not Preacher. Concordant Crossroads.
Well, against control, I think it's fine. I think it depends on what you're doing, man. Like that Eureka deck, it was awesome in, right?
Yeah.
Against a lot of other stuff, like I'm not a huge fan of it, but I think the card's like okay. I've actually played it in 100 card before, man, like in an Elves build, just to like go Boku on mana. I think that deck can actually turn 1 if it gets a really good draw. So sideboarding in this matchup, your big red stuff. Seemed like big red stuff. seemed like Fireball Creature deck. So Preacher probably is good. What do I think is not good? I mean, I could just be greedy and take out the Bazaars and hope to draw well.
I don't know. That's
actually Gazban Ogre needs to come out. Tell you what's not good against red, Gazban Ogre.
Yep.
Guy's pretty bad.
I used to play it back in the day. That was fun.
I just wanted to try I wanted to build an unpowered deck in the format to kind of showcase on the channel. Just to be like, hey, you can play unpowered decks, even though this deck's probably not more budget than most others. Do all the dual lands and the 2 Bazaars in it, but
yeah, I built a Grixis non-powered deck that was super controlly, and it was actually not that bad.
Yeah, I actually mid-range Grixis is one I enjoy too. I think it's more of a fun deck. It's still good, but the one I've got, it's more so just to play cool cards like Solkanar the Swamp King and stuff like that.
All right.
I'm going to keep this one, I think.
I mulliganed 2 1-land hands, and I kept a really bad 5-land hand.
Fives are never good, man. At least you're on the draw, though, so I mean... Okay, Goblins of the Flarg. Cool. Well, I think I'm just going to go for a Sylvan Library here and say go.
You're right.
Yeah, you were asking, I think, about Sylvan. Maybe it was Nexus or Eli.
Yeah.
I tend to like it in this format. I think you guys were saying you had mixed results with it, but I've been pretty happy with the card.
It's okay for like basically being a top every turn, but I feel like without the shuffle effects, it totally it could be better, right?
Certainly. I think if you run like land tax, stuff like that, you can get a lot of work out of it. This deck's obviously not maximizing its utility because I'm not shuffling, period. Although it is decent with Bazaar. I will give it that. Because you can just get rid of nonsense, especially if you're a Hellbent style deck. Am I going to get a Goblins of the Flarg?
Yep.
Could just block it, right?
You could.
Be about the same.
Well, 20 turns, I'll be dead, right?
That is true. All right, which goblin do you want to give me?
That one.
Okay, the tapped one?
Yeah.
So you can shatter or lightning bolt my Mishra's factory?
Correct.
or just ball lightning my face.
I wish I could ball lightning you right now. It'd be awesome. But you probably have a plow.
It's a possibility. Certainly do not have lightning bolt, or if I do, I'm not doing a very good job of holding it up. I will allow you to kill my land.
Allow you to stone rain you? Okay.
Yep.
No problem.
Cool.
Alright, let's play another mountain. Oh, that fireball is going to be huge. Don't worry.
I'm waiting, anticipating it. All right. All right, so no land turn. I'm going to go main one like a boss and play on another preacher.
Oh, wow. You're going to beat me down with my own goblins.
Nope, I'm going to stay back and block unless you want to LB the preacher, which I think I would be okay with.
You're going to want this
Oh, the
guy.
balloon brigade? Nice. Nice.
I can make him flying 4 times, man. Be careful.
That is true. You could have like ultra flying. So here, I'm gonna put these 2 on top. Play out the bazaar because I have to rid this hand of some nonsense.
I don't doubt it.
And get rid of the gobs on the chain lightning and probably 1 lightning bolt.
1 bolt. Wow.
Yep. I think here I do get in for my 1 point unless you choose to block. It's like just as good as Vidalcan Shackles, right?
Well, it has Mountain Walk, right? So
that's true. Yeah, you can't block.
Can't block.
Damn.
I tried. All
right. Give me one of your bad cards.
Do I give you my Mountain Walker or my Flyer?
Well, it's not a flyer if I get it.
It could be.
It could. It could. I have showed you some red lands. All right. Flarg.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it'll fly over.
Yep.
Not going to let me block. All right.
No blocking.
None will be done.
Don't worry, I got another one of these guys.
Oh! Wait for that Lord, man.
I can cast my Shivan soon.
That is true. Top this. I will play out another Preacher. Oh, not my draw step. And then the 2 cards on top of my deck are pretty bad, so I'm probably just going to mill again here.
Oh, jeez. All the Preachers. Holy cow.
Oh, I'm going to get rid of this. And sadly enough, probably this.
Oh, Coco's down. Well, can't block those.
Nope.
I need one of my Earthquakes. Earthquake.
Yeah, that's true. You could Earthquake the living crap out of me. I have faith in my Sylvan.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
All right.
Take a little bit of beat down here. Probably not blocking Ball Lightning. Save 1 point of life.
Yeah.
Although maybe I wanted to. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
So I feel like you literally do have a Shivan Dragon in hand.
No.
No?
No.
I mean, like, that card's been sitting there forever, so I think I am just going to strip you off of a land here.
Sure.
And I'll probably just preach it to you.
All right. You could have one of these guys. It can fly one day.
One day, when I find that mountain.
Yep.
And the hope is here, what? You don't have
another ball
lightning? Yeah, but I'm going to go for it. I mean, not like I'm going to block with these things anyways.
That's true. Well, that's one step, I guess.
Okie doke.
Flying at ya. Yep.
I'll have to know post game if you did literally have that Shivan in hand. I'm pretty sure you do.
So the decision is actually to like kill one of your creatures to just send damage to the face.
Oh, so you have like a chain or a bolt or something, yeah.
Yeah. So if I like, will it actually net me more damage in the future? Well, you don't have any flyers, I don't think. I don't think you're playing with like
Not right now, no.
like gargoyle or granite gargoyles or anything.
No, I don't think that card would be good enough in this deck. It just doesn't. The power's not sizable enough.
No.
Well, we're gonna put this and this on top, and then sadly enough, we have to draw again. This is really bad.
Your
The
draws
mana
are...
consistency. They have not been good. I have not found that red mana that I really would have liked at this point.
Yeah. No doubt.
Been kind of rough. So, get in there.
All right. You got it. Oh, there's that mountain. Yeah, I don't even have to like make these guys fly. It's awesome.
So, the debate here is like, I'm pretty sure you have Shivan, but I think I'm boxed into doing this, sadly enough. Because if you do hit me, like, you put me down to what? If with Fireball, you, like, kill me pretty much. Not quite. No, you did. I think now you were one off with Fireball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you just got to keep one goblins on top, right?
Correct. Well, wait, one goblin's untapped.
Well, I guess I can make it fly. But then
No,
even
exactly,
if I made it fly, if I made it fly, I couldn't ball you out for 5 if I had a ball in my hand or a land in my hand, right? Because they're still at 6.
No, you couldn't Fireball me. I'd be at 1. I would have been a 1.
There's your plateau.
Yep. Finally, red mana is online.
Bolt's online.
That is true. Bolt is online. I have discarded a few though.
Yeah.
three to be exact, plus a chain, which is not exactly stellar in this matchup. I'm not a big fan of chain right now.
Nope. All right.
Debating.
Oh, there's the bolt.
Yeah, I'm willing to do it right now, I think.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay, welp. Cool.
All right. Well, I needed to get you to bolt my Bloom Brigade. Oh, now you're going to steal it again.
Not going to steal the Goblins of the Flarg, actually. Probably going to try to steal something else.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to, and maybe I'm just going to get balled out here. We shall see.
Okay. Yeah, you can have my dragon.
Okie doke. I don't think there's any flash creatures in red, so I assume I have to get it.
Yeah. Well, not
flash,
yet.
Not quite at this point. Just trying to think, like, what is a flash red creature? You have, like, there's some knight that has protection from white that's flash. There's
Sulfur Elemental.
Sulfur Elemental is the biggest one. That's the most, like, relevant one for, like, competitive play.
That'd be insane right now. I would be killing your creatures.
Yeah, you would be owning me. That is true.
Well,
I think as it stands, you probably already are. Now, I don't really care for the top 2 cards in my deck, so I'm probably just going to mill here. Starting to see why I enjoy Bazaar in this deck, because once you get Hellbent, which this deck is, it's pretty easy to do with it, although this is not really the way I wanted to do it. It's a pretty good synergy with the silly Sylvan.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll put these 2 on top, and sadly enough, just going to... Oh, that's one thing I hate about... I have all my stops on MTGO, and I feel like an ass for doing it most of the time, but I always hate getting stuck in the draw step. It's happened to me a couple times in old school where I'll tap a City of Brass, just be like, God damn it.
Yeah. Take the damage, stopped. Like, takes forever. I get it.
All right, so you have 1 card in hand. Probably burn of some sort because you would have cast a Shivan out, I think. I don't think you have Ball Lightning. If you do, am I willing to... If you top deck Ball Lightning, am I willing to take... I think I have to honestly play for broke here. I mean, obviously the Argothian Pixies can't attack. They can block, leave me at 1 if you Ball Lightning me.
Mm-hmm.
If you draw 1 more land, I'm friggin' just dead straight up to Fireball. So, oh, I just passed through my attack step. Well, that would have been an attack for 3 or 4, I want to say. I would have pumped there. Probably not a good play on my part. All right, more land. So am I getting Fireball down here is kind of my question.
Not right now.
No, not yet. Okay.
You have to draw my Fireball first, I think.
Well, I just drew a really bad card.
Gaspin Ogre?
No. Not that one. The old Chain Lightning. Put on top. I think I'm just gonna play this out. Again, I'll give you the hidden information because we're talking through this casually. I'm milling both Chain Lightning and a Void Fate.
Well, that's good.
This time I am going to pump my Deuterino. Hammerheim actually is pretty good against Goblins of the Flarg after I preacher them.
Yep. All right, let's do this because I can.
Okay, you're going to kill one of the things? Oh, okay. I'm leaving back the Argothian Pixies to deliberately play around a Ball Lightning killing me.
Okay.
Suppose if you have removal.
Wow. This is.
I believe I can. Yep. Factory? All right. Yikes.
Oh, wow.
Any mountain wins me the game here as well. And I haven't hit a lot of mountains, so I feel like the probability of hitting one in the top few cards is pretty high.
Well, technically, I should have lost the game already.
Put this on top.
Oh, there's the mountain. Keeping the flogs being bad behind.
Yep. Don't want to run them into Hammerheim and then just get killed by a factory plus some random card. This thing 3 mana or 2? I always forget what kills it.
3.
Yeah, I've met it 4 more times. Oh. All right. Take 6. Now my Gazban Ogres are online. I've only drawn one of the 2 that I left in my deck.
Only took like, I don't know, a million turns.
You know, this has been a really awkward draw. These 2 cards are going to the yard. All right, go ahead, man. And if you got it, I can't do a damn thing about it.
I think I'm dead either way right now. Well,
okay.
I could actually take you down to 1.
Yeah, that's kind of why I left well, I didn't leave the Goblins of the Flarg back. I left them back. I would have left them back regardless, I think, or like one of these 2 creatures back.
Actually, I can kill you right now. Just watch this.
Can you? Get it? Yeah. If you have Ball Lightning, you got me because you can activate the factory. Okay, yeah. Bolt.
Oh, I took the wrong one. God damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, my God. All right. Anyways. Yeah, I could have just attacked you with a factory.
Yeah.
And then
Goblin
Grenaded. Because
I needed a grenade.
Yeah.
Deck? I guess that makes sense. I wasn't thinking Fallen Empires, man. So if you attack here with the factory, I easily block the Goblins of the Flarg, or block with Goblins of the Flarg.
Yeah.
So it frees up my Preacher, and I can steal your other nonsense.
Why isn't this immutable?
True. You just win the game. Well, actually, it depends on what you still wouldn't win because you put me down to 1, given the wrong Preacher selection.
Oh yeah. God damn it. Stupid creatures. God damn it. Alright. I'm just gonna concede this. You should have won anyways because you missed the 3 points of damage, so.
Correct, yeah. I clicked through my attack phase. That was miserable. Alright, so I mean, I think I just rejammed this deck, and there's really nothing else I think that is gonna benefit me. I mean, I could try to Artifact Blast your Mistress Factories. That doesn't seem good.
Yeah, no.
This deck is extremely reliant on Arabian Nights printed cards, for better or worse.
You need city in bottles.
Yeah, I mean, then again, like the cards are such bad quality that I don't really feel that bad having them blown up by a city in a bottle. Well, what I have here is a completely unkeepable hand. Luckily on the draw.
Yeah.
All right, this hand's a keep. Sorry, I got to consider this one. Yeah, I'm going to top this.
That's okay. Let's play some Little Red Men.
Get it. This is a weird matchup because, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to go be the control or be the aggro here. I'll play the Savannah Lions out. A card I have yet to play and is kind of like the flagship.
Yeah, I know. It's...
Oh, okay. You got it. Okay, more goblins of the floor.
better not play the mountain.
I actually do not have one in hand, so I kept a more speculative hand.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead.
Oh.
I'm actually kind of happy to suck down that chain lightning with my my nonsense. Okay.
Well, here's a target for your plow.
I actually that's what I topped. So
It's never bad.
no, I think it's probably pretty solid in this matchup.
Absolutely. Oh, bizarre.
Yeah, getting spicy without the library at this point. I do have 1 to 2 dead cards in hand. Assume you get in for your 2 points here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got it. Not blocking.
No. In the near future, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Huh. That's an intriguing one. I think I discard this, definitely this, and likely this. Then I think I just play a Savannah out. I think I run it back and just preach it to you.
The preachers are real.
Playing it out pre combat like a boss, you know. ultra competitive Magic here.
Super competitive. It's kind of like playing Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to incentivize you not bolting my my poor Savannah Lions. All right, fair. Bronze Tablet. I don't know if that's per se bad for me yet. I mean, I did discard a disenchant. All right, I'll take the 1. Now I'm kind of hoping for that Sylvan to show up. Well, Leon's the Savannah. I am gonna steal one of your nonsenses.
Sure.
Hammerheim. Yeah, Hammerheim's gonna make it blockable though.
It's true.
You know, it's funny. I have not I've not played a mono red deck yet in this format. It should be pretty good.
Actually, not the worst.
I think if you mix them with like a bunch of like artifact threats, like mud threats, like Suchi and like random. I guess it's kind of like mono red workshop deck. I think it's actually probably pretty competitive. Unlike the 2 decks we're playing now, which are more niche. All right, the king. The king is returned.
He is. He's back. All right. Time to block.
You know, yeah, I actually am going to block here. And I think, oddly enough, what I'm going to do, because I don't think I mind going Hellbent, is I'm going to plow this dude to gain the life back, untap Preacher, and steal your king.
Sure. It's probably not the worst play.
No, I think it's probably fine with you on 2 cards.
Yeah, they're both really good cards.
Are they?
They're
yeah, make it ball lighting out. Yeah. I'm getting close to Bizarre time again because I just drew a pretty bad one there. I mean, if you do ball lightning or attack with factory, I'll just definitely block with this king, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Earthquake. That's a good one. So you get your king back. All right. That's going to do my stuff in. And what's your last card?
You'll find out soon enough. Don't worry.
Feeling like something big.
Yeah, it can be big.
I'm going to pass it back.
All
Well,
right.
probably a whelp then. Or it could be just the nade.
It could be a nade. Well, let's put your disenchant to good use here.
I actually do not have one.
Did you board them out?
Nope. I did not because I don't have really a lot to bring in here. So I feel like you have a whelp or a Shivan in hand. I know this doesn't play around the nade, but I think I just go for this. Gain you back some incremental life. Cut you down a bit on mana. And hopefully find a way to preach it to you again.
Huh.
Oh, this is interesting. So I think what I do is play this out and pass it. Hope to draw into something good, leave some nonsense on top, and then bizarre it away.
Mm-hmm.
But this may be too slow.
All right.
Uh-oh.
The mountains are coming.
Feels like game time here. I feel like I'm in trouble. That's a lot of mana.
1, 2, yeah.
Welperino.
Nope. The nade.
Oh, it nade me. Is there a way I can live through this? No,
Nope.
I'm actually just dead. Nope. Okay. I was gonna say I don't even think I could with the copper tablet in play. I don't have crumble in this list, which is probably incorrect.
Crumble's really good.
It is really good. I feel like with disenchant though, like, I guess you can crumble your own stuff. But when you have like white for disenchant, like, I don't know. I feel like you're almost just better off running that.
How about like a divine offering?
I run it in the sideboard of a couple decks. I think my white prison deck runs one main. That deck's like all about destroying the artifacts.
All right.
I haven't played this one in a while. I'm gonna try this one right here.
All right.
This is like such a fanboy deck in this format. I actually don't care for it though. Actually, shit. No, give me a second, man.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly run this over to freeform and probably put in a couple more strip mines because it's actually vintage filtered right now for playing by Swiss rules.
Yeah,
Swedish
for sure.
rules rather.
So you haven't played against any like mono red decks that weren't like goblins, or just no mono red at all?
Well, no, not playing against it. I played against some mono red decks before in the format. I've just never played
With it?
played one. Yeah, I've never played one before. But I think if I were gonna do it, like, and I was gonna try to like win habitually with it,
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably look to go with 1 second debate here on what I want to cut out of this deck. I'd probably go with something that was like more of like an aggro like stacks list.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I think I would do. Probably cut one of these. Yeah.
I think we might actually have a deck list for one of those. Like
I think it's like with Suchis and like Chugs, stuff like that, and like maybe like 2 to 3 workshops or something.
Yeah. Runs like 2 to 3 workshops, power, obviously. And it just has like tons of big artifacts like Juskalion and Tetravis, and I think it might have like Clockwork Avian and stuff.
Yeah, like a singleton of it.
Yeah.
Clockwork Avian's like in a weird spot, like it's almost like on the top of its game, but I think like you generally only want like one of it.
It's not.
Say again.
It's not like. It's not going to be good enough, right? Like it's on the line of being good enough, but it's just not good enough at all.
Yeah, like I think on the top tier, like artifact finisher threats, I think Triskellion's always going to take it. That card's just so redonkulous. I mean, in this format, like honestly, like I up until like Walking Ballista was printed, it wasn't uncommon for me to like so I play Vintage, right? And what's it common for me to have like one in a stacks deck in some metas? Like against Mentor, it was fine, right?
Yeah.
So going a little more aggro. You get bolted out of the sky. My poor hippie.
I wish it was this turn.
Oh,
I
stop
just
this
didn't
turn.
want to lose it this turn.
Well, the debate is this. I think. So. Huh. Well, I think I attack first and see whatever the hell you discard, or if you bolt this thing, you bolt it. Cool.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, a gargoyle. That's a good blocker.
Yeah.
I think what I like here is playing out my Vice, and yeah, it's a complete non-bow with the Hypnotic Spectre, but it's the only thing I can do. I strip mine to keep you off mana.
That's not a bad choice.
Well, I could have done something else, but well, now I have that. I drew pretty well here. I drew another ritual, and I'm just gonna slam this dude, main one, of course.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah, big fella in the house. So I had Black Knight in hand, and I figured that set up the Black Knight on the ground. If I didn't draw like another ritual and like you kind of nut draw you. All right, you're out of Vice range, so the non-bow is actualized on my end.
There's Masuchi.
All right, Chi.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I would skip through my turn.
All right. Well, take one from my Jin. Play out a swamp. Drop main one, because I already told you what I have.
Yep.
And I will Alpha Strike in there. I can see this going one of two ways. Like either you block the hippie, which is fine with me because you lose your Granite Gargoyle, or you don't, so you can try to do a double block on the Juzam, which I'm probably fine with too. Not the next turn. That still leaves the pathway open for my 4 damage and leaves you minus a factory or minus a Granite Gargoyle as the board sits right now. But I feel like you probably have 1 to 2 more lands in hand.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, it's just like the rate you've come out. Like you play a land every turn, even though I did mine you. Okay, you take. Well, I'm happy with that. So the double block can be had. Then you're down to 4.
Yep. Wow. Just drew a billion lands this game.
Yeah, I know. It felt like it after that strip mine turn. I was like, well, he's probably on mono lands. All right, so quick debate here. If I Alpha Strike in, you could eat my 2 threats, but take 5 off the Juzam. Alternatively, I could attack with the Juzam. You block.
And then you'll kill my factory.
I'll kill your factory or your Granite Gargoyle. I think actually your Granite Gargoyle is probably better because it's, well, I don't know. It's more mana intensive, obviously.
But that'll block almost everything else in your deck.
Correct. Yeah, so I think I have to Alpha Strike here, and if you decide to eat my 2 nonsenses, then I'll get them for 5 and put you to 3, which still feels pretty good.
Unless you're playing Drain Life, I think I'm okay.
Yeah. And it's fairly likely that I am, either in the board or the main.
Yeah.
All right, take it 5. This also like commits you to your next turn of tapping out to block the Juzam. So I kind of like that as well.
All right.
And now my Vice is back online, so if you continue to draw things you can't cast, that may be good. Oh, Diamond Valley. That's a big game with Granite Gargoyle.
Yep. I get to tap out and block. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm not running Drain Life, but this card right here is probably good against someone with 3 life left.
Yeah.
I'm not running it main. I think I have like 1 to 2 in the sideboard. So if I attack here, yeah, I force the chump here because that commits you to either Diamond Valleying to get out of range of the Underworld Dreams. Plus, it gets rid of the clock that's on me.
Okay. Well, the clock on you is not even like that horrible.
It's not good. It's not good, but like I think it out tempos you so that you have to sit under the Underworld Dreams or sack your crap to Diamond Valley, which doesn't even tap for mana.
Well, I also forgot to activate my factories, so that's great.
Yeah. So like from this position, do you just sack to Diamond Valley to gain the life back?
Yep.
And get a draw step, I think, if for that player. Yeah, it's too bad Moto doesn't have like take backsies.
No take backsies.
Yeah. They'll definitely let you do that. It's a game changing play, obviously.
2, 3, 4.
I don't think Mono Red can really deal with Underworld Dreams very easily. So
no,
I think I'm probably okay with Underworld Dreams.
It's there for life, buddy.
Yeah. Do you have Wheel of Fortune in hand? Are you sure you don't want to cast that?
Well,
I'm not really a Dreams combo deck, but if my opponent helps me out, I wouldn't mind, you know.
I need to not die. I guess I can gain 3 life this turn.
You can do that, or you could like block it and then bolt this thing.
Well, that requires me having to draw a bolt.
I mean, but at this point, like, I'll play my land out like a boss because you know why not? I'm gonna play around the red Mind Twist. But at this point, even if you can kill this silly thing, like I can cast anything in my deck, right?
Yep.
More than likely, I'm probably not playing like Triskelion in this list.
A lot of people don't with their mono black decks.
No, but like one thing. So this is actually a black-white deck. It's not actually just mono black. So that's the one frailty. Like, so a lot of people play like what is it, Nevin Jarl's Disc in this form or in this deck specifically. But I felt like running some number of disenchants and Swords to Plowshares made the deck a little bit better. Or at least I liked its flexibility and like what it was good against. All right, so we got another Chumperino here.
Yeah.
Digging into your deck. I'm gonna slowly die to my Jin. I'll just keep on playing out my swamps like a boss here. That's what this deck does, right? It just top decks or it doesn't.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna block like that. And then
No mana burn.
No mana burn. Oh.
Nullify that Diamond Valley life gain. I honestly don't think you're out of this game. I think there are certainly draws you could have here, like because you're well out of the Underworld Dreams combo kill here.
Well,
and
all I need to do is draw a couple mountains, and that'll kill me, right?
True. I'll play Hippie out because that's one more thing for you to interact with, and it does fly. If you have LB, I suppose you could kill it, but I think if you had LB, you would have just killed my Jin.
Long time
with
ago.
The factory. Yeah. With the factory, yeah.
No blockers.
All right.
And there's the mountain.
Oh shit! What's your last card? Is it literally like a wheel or like a bolt or a fireball or some shenanigans?
Well, this would be sweet.
Is it fireball?
It'd be sweet if it worked, but it's just gonna kill me
no,
next
it puts
turn.
you to 1. Oh, that card actually is pretty decent against this deck. Because the only flyer is actually the hippies. I'm just gonna kill this for lulz and then attacking for lethal, I suppose.
Or you just let the Underworld Dreams kill me.
I could do that.
Okay, what am I gonna sideboard against you?
I don't know. So you're mono white or mono black, red rather.
Mono red. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot. Where did these go? I didn't even see any of these things. All right. Well, that didn't work.
I think I'm gonna stick with where I'm at.
I feel like I need some reset buttons.
Yeah, I brought in some Nevi's disc.
Yep.
Some of that love. I have a
Sometimes you
2
gotta
distant
reset.
chance. I'm fine with Nevi's disc. And if you brought in 4 of them, I'll probably change how I sideboard this. Well, the starter's not bad.
Not the greatest, but I think it'll be good against your deck. Good
Probably. Enough. This deck is pretty narrow.
Yeah, you play a bunch of 2/2s.
That is true. So basically, if you have a lightning bolt, you can just kill my hypnotic specter every time. All right, you go at it. All right, cool with me.
No ritual hippie and no black knight, so we're good. Oh, what?
I am gonna ritual out in a hippie here. I actually held it. I figure you have a bolt in hand.
Yep.
But I drew something that made it moot, so I was like, all right, we'll just eat your bolt. Because it's going to eat a bolt regardless, I think.
That's true.
And here, I think, since I drew this other Dark Ritual, I just go into Juzam Jin.
Juzam mode.
Yep. He's a big fella. He's a big old man. And against red, I feel like it's pretty hard to deal with Juzam. I guess you could have a city in a bottle. That's a thing. Oh, you don't want to have city in a bottle when you have this card.
No.
Right?
No, definitely not.
It's a really good defender.
No.
Really, really good defender. All right, well, yeah, I'm gonna swing it and see what happens. That card is at least sweet, dude. I'm gonna give you that. Do you block? I don't even know if you want to block here.
Well, it's kind of like a 50-50, right? Like it's just it either happens or it doesn't. So
I'm gonna see what happens here. Flip that coin. The other one's actually, I think, more like the Mage Agent or whatever it is, the one that actually attacks.
Yeah.
All right, so you win, so it does block this turn. Cool.
Where's my bolt now?
Well, if you have another bolt, then you can eat this knight up if you like, or you can save it if you make the Ifrit blocks again. Okay, Suchi time.
It's not a bolt, but that'll work.
Nope, that'll do. Okay, the old Granite Gargoyle, which can be pumped out of range of my thing.
Do I just swing and just deal 3? It's kind of like
go
a race.
for it. Yeah, I mean, it could be.
Yeah, it's a race. Why not?
All right, let's race. I think that's what my deck wants. I don't know though. Like I didn't. Like your deck can probably gain more life. That is probably a true statement. This is an interesting draw.
Looks
all
like
right, I think I attack.
You needed that swamp there.
Oh, Moto lag.
Yeah.
Get in there with Juzam.
No, I'll just take it.
Okay. Well, this could be premature, but I think I'm going to blow this up and say go.
That's fair. Here. Let's throw some discs out there.
Okie doke.
And swing.
We're still racing? Okie doke.
Yeah, why not? I only got a 50-50 chance to like block anyways, so.
Fair point. That was an interesting draw. Kind of actually want to hit lands here, though, I think.
That's what I was thinking. You'd probably want to hit some lands.
I mean, it's a possibility that I just... so I have DT in hand. That I just go for a land drop here.
Yeah.
But I think as opposed to that, I'm just going to go for this and say go.
Oh.
I mean, it's probably pretty obvious what I got there.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be a Black Lotus. I don't know.
Maybe. I think I'm in a pretty okay position right now.
Yeah, it depends on how much burn you have.
Yeah. Sure. Let's see what else you got here. 7-7. Let's see what you got.
They're debating here. Oh, ritual.
Okay.
And play on a hippie. See if you want to blow up the board.
Let's just bolt you.
Okay. Well, I have a feeling we're probably dead.
Let's bolt you.
Okie doke. And earthquake in hand.
Earthquake in hand. I can even make it huge.
Okie doke. Now, if I have STP, does that get around this?
Well, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a draw?
I will certainly block here because I'm obliged to do so.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could also just pass it and see if I die to my own Juzam Jin. It's another option. I can't tear it. If I have STP, I have to do it on my upkeep anyways. That just gives you more information. And if I do it, then you can attack on your following turn because I've already committed 1 mana to it. And you get the 3 extra damage in and then get to Earthquake anyways. Or you can just YOLO the Earthquake.
Well, right now, even if I Earthquake for 6, they'll just kill you, right?
Yeah, you have plenty. Yeah, you have enough mana. Never mind. I didn't count right. I thought you were at 5. I do not have STP, by the way. I would have died to my Juzam.
Let's see here. 6. There you go.
Yep, and I am donezo. All right, so let's begin the boarding process. Well, we know you brought in discs.
You were really mana late that game.
What's that?
You were really mana late that game.
Well, it's a 20 land deck. It's not as heavy, and it's got 3 scripts. But I think on rituals, you're able to get there. It has less power, obviously. I think I'll bring these 2 in. And yeah, we'll say go with this. We're going to get the Mad Nut Draw with Mind Twist. One of the cards that lends variance to this format, to be sure. Symbol. Okay, this one's a keep.
Alright, this game.
I think I top that. And go ahead and wasteland me, bro.
No.
Or not wasteland me, strip mine me, rather.
Oh, wow, this is funny.
Uh-oh. Get the Black Lotus draw.
Yeah, but you've got the plow. That's the scariest part about this. It's always like...
Yeah.
It's always the plow that's scary, right?
Plow is a potent card, that is for sure.
I'm not going to use this for anything else, so...
Okay, Rook Egg. Interesting. Well, I don't really want to kill that. My guess is you probably just have the Diamond Valley in hand, so hopefully I can mise it out with a Hymn to Turek. Nope, but I got your Efreet.
I know, that was my other play. I was kind of thinking about just doing that. Oh, shit.
Oh, is this supposed to be a Diamond Valley? Yeah.
Well. I've got a cool blocker. Huh?
True story. I think the damage is going to be relevant this game, so I'm just going to ritual out Juzam.
Okay.
And hopefully, well, see what happens. Okie doke.
Not attacking.
Okie doke. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm obliged to take 1 this turn off of my City of Brass, which is probably not going to be good in this racing situation. I'm going to play on Underworld Dreams because you probably can't deal with that thing. And it at least will be damaged this turn. Attacking with Juzam. And block, sack, gain 3, and get a 4/4 on end step. I don't don't per se know what wins this race. Probably you right now as the board sits. But I'm not mana light this game, so we'll see.
All right.
Alrighty.
Luckily.
Ball lightning. Oh, okay. Should have burned this poor fellow out.
Yeah, get out of there.
All right, he is gone, and you get your 4.
Yeah, I do. Only 4 more turns, you know. It's okay.
That may do it. I'm going to go to 13 here, despite my my better judgment, and get 2 of these things going, because it's really all I can do right now.
Well, it's coming.
You're drawing mountains.
I drew a couple.
Well, I suppose I am ordering of the ebb and handing here. And I think I am quite dead unless I can find myself some removal here. Need to find 1 of 4 STP. I'm unfortunately holding a Juzam and a Bad Moon here. I don't think it's going to be good enough to get there. And if you have Earthquake, I am just doomed here, right? Exacts, not quite Exactsies. You're 1 short.
I'm 1 short, but I don't want him to Torque it.
Yeah.
So
well, it at least takes me off City of Brass.
Well, it takes you off City, plus it puts in the...
Kills my threat.
Kills your threat, and I could bolt you next turn if I top deck 1.
True. Okay, well, I miss and draw a swamp, and I'm going to commit Seppuku to cast this last Juzam Jin. Let's see what the draw was. The draw was a Mox. Divine Offering after that. Yeah, that deck's exactly as I remember it. Mono black. Not a fan.
I don't think the Underworld Dreams are actually that good in the deck.
Well, I think they're horrible against you, but I just didn't have a good board plan. So, like, the deck was kind of built that version of the deck was built around beating blue-based decks. Because, like, I think despite playing against 2 like non-blue decks in the last 2 games, like most of the meta is going to have like Power 9 cards in their deck, and like against decks that are trying to Time Twister, Ancestral Recall, Jame Day Tome, and all that nonsense, like Underworld Dreams is phenomenal. But the unfortunate thing is, like, when you like geek a deck or tech a deck out that much to like beat that kind of nonsense, because you just can't do that kind of nonsense, like you just lose to the fair decks. I think most of the time. But yeah, no, that was god awful. Like Underworld Dreams felt really bad as a 4 of in that deck. But I'm trying to think in my head, like, what do you replace it with in mono black and still have it be pretty decent against the blue decks?
Oubliette, I don't know.
I mean, Oubliette, like creature removal in black, like I tend to like what is it called? Paralyze is what I end up using most of the time, because I feel like you're a tempo deck, and if you can tap down their early threats. Now, I didn't per se like it against you because I didn't see enough creatures, and you had the disc. And I boarded up to 3 pieces of artifact removal, 1 disenchant, and took out 1 disenchant, left 1 in, and then brought in 2 divine offerings. Because I figured it was going to be kind of a race most of the time, and I figured you probably didn't have enchantments in red unless you were like a madman and had mana flare in there.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
I mean, if you're running all Shivan Dragons and like Dragon Whelps, it's not impossible. If you're running like all the Fireballs on Wings, then it's probably not bad. So, what next, man? You want to play another one, or are you done?
I'm good for another one. Like, we could do this.
All right, brother. Sounds good.
All right. I was trying to pick a deck. I was just trying to pick a deck. I like to trade. What was that?
How competitive is the deck you're running right now, man?
I might have played it once ever, and
all right, so don't bring like the deck.
That's probably a bad thing. That would probably crush this deck.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna bring that then. This deck's spicy at a minimum. I'm gonna play this one. This one's a fun deck of mine.
All right.
We'll see how it does.
This hand's not very good for you. All right.
No, it's not very good for me. Oh,
No.
Okay. Oh. Maybe I need a mulligan into Force of Will.
Yeah, that's probably good.
All right, I'm going to keep this. Even though it's probably going to lose. It's not very fast.
Well, if you play Plows, you should be okay, right?
Oh, yeah, this is a Grixis deck. Probably in trouble. Shatterstorm's probably coming in.
Yep.
Suchi. Oh, Urnum. Okay.
Urnum.
All right, down to 3. Okie doke. Island go.
Yeah. Your
So
island
I'm
can
taking
gain.
6.
Uh,
You're taking 1 damage at a minimum. Am I getting a forest walk on my island?
yep. I was trying, but it wouldn't let me do it. So.
Freaking Moto, man. I mean, they just don't even know the rules, right?
Correct.
Screw it up all the time.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Let's activate the right factory.
This draws a beat down. It's the one behind the front one.
Yeah, I know. It's so annoying. All right, let's attack with this stuff. And...
All right. Take 7. Yikes. Yep. Okay, well, I think I go exploring here.
Good choice.
Yep. Choice of champions, I hear. Although I don't think I'm going to be winning this game. This game does not feel like a game you win. This card's actually randomly like pretty good against the card you have in play right now. All right, well, I think I YOLO this dude down on the board and keep your factories off me at a minimum. If not, your Urnum Jin.
Unless I draw another factory.
Or have one in hand. Then it would just be a savage beating.
Absolutely. All right. That was not a factory. All right.
The sad thing about this is I may not even get to see your secondary color if you have one. Another Urnum? Oh, a Suchi. Okay. Oh, I'm going to take.
Oh, the beatdown.
This is pretty savage.
Yeah.
All right, so don't have a lot of good choices here. I'm just gonna strip one of your factories and say go.
Good choice.
Yep. All right, I am not attacking. I think I may be dead this turn, or very close to it.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yep. Very close to it.
Yep. Uh-oh. Blocking old Ernie here. Do you have Hurricane?
Oh, God, I wish. I wish it was.
All right, well, I'm just going to do this now and hope you don't have a Void Fate.
Nah, no.
Nope. Okay.
All right, let's see your counterspell.
Nope, I don't have one. I have a bunch of black cards in my hand, and now I'm conceding. I have a 5th black card in hand.
I had a trike.
So I had Demonic Tutor in hand. I thought it was worth keeping without the black mana and a scry off of a 6er. So what do I think of this matchup? Well, first off, I don't think it's great, but I actually have some decent stuff in my sideboard for this one. This is more of a mid-range deck. Yeah, Trike was good enough. That's for sure.
I just had a pretty damn explosive hand too, so.
No, it was. I think, if I had like a plow, or if I was playing a white deck, I think that was a more beatable hand. Like if I had disenchant and plow, because, like only one of your threats really needed to be plowed. The rest could be disenchanted and etc. But I think on a Grixis-based list, it's going to be a little tougher. All right, maybe cut one of these. This fellow.
How do you feel about Terror in the format?
I just put 2 in my deck off the sideboard. I don't normally main deck it, though.
I think the only threats that Terror can't really kill is just black stuff and, well, Jism Jin, Black Knight, Hippie, Order of Heaven Hand, I guess.
Suchi, Juggernaut, Trike, which is not really something you ever want to kill anyways. You just want to win in combat against it.
Yeah.
Tetravis. I think, if you're playing black, I almost think Paralyzed tends to be a bit better. If you're playing a tempo game, but the deck I'm playing right now is kind of more just like a mid-range fair deck. It definitely wants to go to the long game against most decks. That is not what it wants to face, is like a turn 1 Ernie. He's just like, nope, good to go. Yeah, okay.
It's not the worst.
No, my hand's acceptable. It is suitable.
All right, let's see what I get now.
Well, I'm gonna try to play around. I guess red. If you're playing red as your secondary color, it may just be mono green. Beat down.
Ancestral. That's pretty good.
Yep. Never been a bad card. Okay, just a forest. That's a start I can get behind.
Oh wow. That's
yeah. The draw is awkward though, because I kept a one lander with a Lotus and hoping to hit some off of Ancestral, but unfortunately it did not get so lucky. So I'm gonna try to take the beat down to you now.
Okay. No problem.
The rest of the hand's actually not bad. Okay, well, looks like you're gonna counter my offer with Suchi.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm taking one off this thing every turn, which means you have basically a fire elemental in play. Okay, a land. That's not bad. And I think here I'm willing to take an extra damage to time walk and explore again.
Hopefully you get that land this time.
Yeah, if I get land, I feel a little bit better here on my next draw. Or a shatter would be nice. Or a strip mine. Strip mine into shatter would probably be my best sequence of draws. Huh.
Not a land.
Okay, go. Go. Nope, not a land. I am blocking.
All right. Just put that out just in case you get that power sink for one.
Nope. So another Suchi. All right.
All right. Coming in with the Suchi.
Yep.
Blocking bolt.
Yep. I will be 2 for 1-ing myself here and relieving myself of a one-sided Prodigal Sorcerer. Unless of course you have I'll see now. Yeah, do you have it?
No.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm still good.
Oh, you're more than good. I'll promise you that. I do not like Shatter is my best top deck probably right now. That's not a Shatter. That's not even a land. Go.
Oh no, that's terrible.
No, mana troubles. Yeah.
Well, I could have played this last turn, but
you should do it. You should have done it. Yeah.
I wanted to be nice.
Oh no, it's fine, man. It's old school, dude.
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
What is this? A 5-drop? Oh, the Hive. All right. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you cast right now. It's probably impossible for me to win. Okay.
Yeah.
So these 2 tears are sitting in my hand, just looking horrible.
Oh, those.
Yeah, I brought them in. I'm like, yeah, I saw Urnum. I'll bring them in. And then all artifact dudes.
Which is funny because I have 2 Urnums in my hand right now.
Stranded.
Yep.
And a tome you cannot activate.
Yep. Can't even activate my Hive.
That's true. It is 5 to activate. That was made under modern context. All right. Yep. F6. I guess I'll discard a hippie because it's probably doing nothing. Yeah, so I brought in 1 shatter and 2 tears, I want to say. But unfortunately, I think I have 2 shatters main deck. This deck's primary means of creature removal is actually 2 main deck Royal Assassins, of which one of them came out.
Yeah.
So you're on the tome now, which means I'm doubly dead.
And yeah, I'm just gonna let you go. I was thinking about regrowthing my strip mine and just stripping your Badlands that turn.
That's the right play. I mean, I wouldn't fault you for doing it. I don't think I can win regardless. Sadly enough, I can't.
Shatter.
I have to shatter this as opposed to your tome, despite the obvious lack in value. But regardless, I'm down to 1 and can't tap my City of Brass if you attack with your Mishra's Factory next turn. So yeah. I think my chances are pretty negligible here. I can't think of cards. I
probably should have made a token with my Hive, but
well, no, you couldn't have last turn, right? Now you can.
Well,
yeah, correct. Yeah, off the Suchi. Yeah. Oh
wow, they just skipped my attack phase. God damn it. That was
I mean, unfortunately, I have to say go. Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, let's just
Nope.
draw a
Can't.
card.
Tome. Yeah.
That was not good for you.
Nope. Another mine. Does that put me to dead? Yes, it probably does. All right.
Let's attack with this thing. Unless you have a bolt or a shatter or something.
No, I don't unfortunately have one. Well, I can recall and kill myself.
Yeah.
Or I could do is I could just I can make myself doubly dead. So this would be casting. Actually, can I control this thing?
And Sarah did.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. At least get it on the stack. All right, good game, man.
Good game. Cool, man. Oh,
all right,
sweet.
brother. You gonna hit the road? Yeah, no, definitely had fun, man.
Absolutely. Cool, man. Thanks for everything. We'll probably play again soon.
Brother. All right, dude. Sounds good, man. Hope you guys have some good luck with the Commander videos tomorrow. I heard you were doing a couple.
Yeah, we're going to do some Commander. I think Eli's going to be doing up some Penny Dreadful.
Oh, okay. Good deal, man.
So.
Do you guys actually, where do you guys compete in Penny Dreadful? Is that all, PRE based, or how do you guys play it competitively, or you just do it for fun?
We just do it for fun. Eli wanted to do some videos, so we just started to do some videos.
Alrighty.
So.
Yeah, no, I started playing that format back when, I want to say the first 3 weeks when it first became a thing, and it was, what was I on? Some god awful him deck, because him wasn't banned from the format yet, or didn't go over a penny or something, and it was just ridiculous. But that format's kind of cool because it definitely showcases some of the crazy cards that you would never think are under a penny. I know Foff was under a penny for a while, Cruel Ultimatum. Yeah, Foff is just come on, man. How is this under a penny on MTGO? How is that even possible?
It's pretty disgusting.
Well, all right, brother. I'll break links with you, man. Good gaming with you, and take it easy, all right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, brother.
Have a good night.
Later now. Yeah, you too.